Now we will discuss some problems related to normal distribution. Before going to the problems, as we discussed in the previous video, one minute, the normal curve represents area bounded between the curve and initial line. Area under the normal curve from 0 to z point. That is a standard normal probability distribution. How we are standardizing it? Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. By taking x equal to 0 and sigma equal to 1, we are standardizing it a normal distributive function. What is the purpose of standardizing? Because we could not evaluate the probability normal distributive function for the limit a to b. It is very difficult to evaluate that integrand. Hence, we standardize and simplify the integrand, and where the integrand value, that is area under the normal curve, is already using numerical method calculated, and it is a standard values are given in the tabular form. See, this is a area under the normal curve. This is a table which I have taken from the Grewal textbook. For z value 0, 0.1, 0.2, z equal to 0.2, 0.3, and if you need to find out the z value, the area under the normal curve, the value of area under the normal curve for z equal to 0.32. 0.32 means 0.3 column wise 2. We need to see, that is 0.1255. If we are coming across with a problem where z value we need to find out as 1.73. So 1.73 means where it will be 1.7. Column wise, this is 0, this is 1, 2, 3. So 1.73 means 0.4582. So these value here, what it is represent? It represent the value of area under the normal curve at particular z values. Okay. Now we will do some we will move to solve some problems. Now, the simple problems I have taken it. This will not be asked in the exam. This is one part of the problems related to normal distribution. If in this part you are thorough, you can do easily the problems related to normal distribution which will be asked in the exam. If I wanted to find out the area under the standard normal curve between z is equal to 0 and 1.55. So draw the figure, z equal to 0 line. So take anywhere randomly that z equal to positive value of z. So right side it is 1.55. So we need to find out the area between this. The notations, you first get familiar with the notation. You can write down the notation of finding the area between 0 to 1.55 in two ways. One is probability of z value between 0 to 1.55, or you can write it down in simple as area at area till 1.55. It is understood that 0 to 1.55. Now use a normal distributive table and find out. Let me take out that sheet. 1.55. See, observe. This is 1.5 line z value. Again 1.55. It is 0. Column represents 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 0.4394 is the area under the normal curve at z value 1.55. 0.4394. Observe that. Yes, 0.4394. Okay. Now Second problem. If I wanted to find out the probability of z lying between minus 0.860, it means I wanted to find out the area bounded between these two values. It means which? Draw a normal curve. Put a habit of drawing a normal curve for each condition. You can easily understand the concept. So they asked you to find out the area between minus 0.86 to 0. We know that the area under the normal curve is symmetrical about the line z equal to 0. How much area you are getting at left side is 0.5. Same area you are getting in the right side, 0.5. So this curve it is equal to this curve. It means area between minus 0.86 to 0 is equal to area between 0 to 0.86. Why I am converting positive? Because the standard normal values table what we have, it contains only for positive value of z. So convert it negative term using symmetry concept to positive. How to write on the notation? Minus 0.86, it will become 0 to z less than or equal to 0.86 because of the symmetry concept. So it is nothing but this notation can also be written as phi of 0.86. Again go to the normal distributive table, 0.86 value we need to find out. See, observe that column wise it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 0.86, 0.86. This is the value, correct? 0.3051. Let us check. 0.3051. So you need to know that how to mark the area and using the table how to find out the value of that. Okay. Next, let me take now one more example. Now I wanted to find out the area between minus 0.44 to 1.76. So minus value is there means left side of the 0 you should write. This is random, roughly I have taken the values, these lines. Okay. So area between minus 0.44 to 1.76. How to write it down? You know now, just in the previous problem we discussed, area between minus 0.44 to 0 by symmetry is equal to 0 to 0.44, which can be written as phi of 0.44, yes or no? Plus 0 to probability from 0 to 0.76, that is area under the value of z from 0 to 0.76, that can be written as phi of 1.76. Use this notation when we are doing it problems in future. We directly use this notation. It will be convenient for us to reduce the number of steps. Just to make you to understand that in the notation phi can also be written in the probability form. Now using table, calculate this value. Observe that 0.44. What is the value of 0.44? I think now you understood that how to see the area under the normal curve at z value 0.44 and z value 1.76. Write it down that using table, refer the previous table and write it down 0.6308. Okay. Now next problem. If I wanted to find out the area bounded by 0.57 to 2.49, both are in the positive side. So now I have a table value from 0 to 2.49 and I have a table value from 0 to 0.57. I don't have a table value from 0.57 to 2.49 directly. Hence what we do, I will find out the area from 0 to 2.49 first. Minus, if I subtract the area, this much area, 0 to 0.57, I am getting the area between 0.57 to 2.49. Let me repeat. Take a area from 0 to 2.49. Subtract it with the area 0 to 0.57. Then we get the remaining this area. So that itself in notation, area of 0 to 2.49, subtracted the area of 0.57. Using a normal distributive table, calculate the value of that, refer the table, write down the value of that, subtract it. This is the area under the normal curve from between 0.57 to 2.49. Now, if I wanted to find out the area where z should be greater than 1.63, some values, randomly have taken some values. So positive value, so I have to take z equal to 1.63, this line, z line. Greater than means where it comes, left side will be less than, right side will be greater than. So here greater than means this area. But I don't have a normal probability table from 1.63 to till infinity. Yes or no? So what we should do, I know that right hand side of line z equal to 0, right hand side of the area about the line z equal to 0 is nothing but 0.5. Yes or no? And I know the area from 0 to 1.63 from the distributive table. So subtract, take full area, that is 0.5, minus this area. So you are going to get the area where z value is greater than 1.63. That itself in notation we have written. So probability of z less than equal to 1.0, this area I have subtracted. I have taken full area and subtracted this area. Why we are doing it like that? Because we don't have in the normal table the value of area of a area under a normal curve from 1.63 to till last value. So no, we have a normal table value from 0 to 1.63. Hence we take it 0.5 minus 0 to 1.63, subtract it. So we get the required area. So to get this value, you need to refer the normal table. Now next one problem. Find the probability of z is greater than minus 1.96. So minus means you have to take in the left side of the normal distributive, graph, because it is minus sign. Oh, here I missed to write minus. And greater than, so it comes right side. So I need to calculate the area under this. So I know from z equal to 0, right hand side of that area is nothing but 0.5. So I have taken 0.5, and by symmetry I know area from minus 1.96 to 0 is equal to area from 0 to 1.96. Yes or no? So find out the area of 1.96 from the normal table and add it to 0.5. So observe here, this is the main difference what you need to observe. Here 0.5 minus, here 0.5 plus. Both are of different condition. These conditions, by seeing just this condition, it may be difficult for you to decide it. You have to add it or you have to subtract it. So draw a normal curve, then point a z value, then easily apply the condition. You can find out you need to add 0.5 or you need to subtract it, the probability value from 0.5. Okay, so to analyze that how much you have followed the this concept, I have given 4 simple problems of like this in the assignment. I have triggered that in the Google Classroom. Solve that 4 problems and submit it in a Google Classroom itself. And for practice purpose, you can solve it this by yourself in a notes. Okay, thank you.